Hello everyone. Previous lecture we see some important example related with how to find the inverse of given matrix by row transformation. Now in today's lecture we go with the concept. In that also we find inverse and we use our column transformation. Let's go with first example. Here in first we consider 2 minus 3 in first row and in second row minus 1 2. Okay, let us consider given matrix as A. Consider A is equal to, here inside the matrix, here 2 minus 3 minus 1 2. Firstly, we check whether inverse of given matrix exists or not, and to check this we consider determinant of given matrix. Okay, so here determinant of A is equal to, now here we know 2 into 2 is 4 with minus sign, then here minus 1 into minus 3 is plus 3, and this is equal to 1. We know 4 minus 3 is 1. Here determinant of A is not equal to 0. We know if determinant of A is not equal to 0, then inverse of given matrix A exists. So I write here, therefore A inverse exists. Okay, now we have to find the inverse by using the column transformation. Okay, so we consider the equation. Here A inverse A is equal to I. Here I is identity matrix having the same order of like A. Since A is the given matrix having order 2, so here I is also matrix having order 2. Okay, so here we replace A by using our given matrix. Here in the matrix we have elements 2 minus 3 minus 1 2. Then this is equal to, here in identity matrix our elements are here 1 0 in first row, then 0 1 in second row. Okay, now in the next step we have to make these two as 1. Since in the position of A1 1 in the identity matrix, in the position of A1 1 we have 1. So here we have to make these 2 as 1. That is, we have to reduce these 2 to 1 by using transformation. Okay, so here 2 is in first column. So here change is in only first column. Okay, and change is we divide first column by 2. We divide first column by, that is, every element of column first we divide it by 2. So here A inverse into here in matrix. Okay, here we divide this 2 by 2, we get 1. Then we divide this minus 1 by 2, we get minus 1 upon 2. Next, here we keep second column as it is, that is minus 3 2 as it is. Now this is equal to, here again in RHS we perform the same transformation. Okay, so here we divide 1 by 2, we get 1 upon 2. Then we divide this 0 by 2, we get here 0. Now we keep our second column as it is. Okay, so we reduce this 2 to 1. Now in next step we have to make this minus 3 as 0. Since in the position of A1 2 we have 0. In the identity matrix, here in A1 2 is 0. So we reduce this minus 3 to 0 by using the transformation. So here we perform the transformation. We know this minus 3 is in second column. So here change is in second column only, and change is here here C2 plus 3C1. That is, we multiply each element of column first by 3 and we add this with our column second. So here change is in column second. So here A inverse into inside the matrix. Here we give first column as it is, that is 1 minus 1 upon 2 as it is. Now change is in second column. Here first element from second column is minus 3. Okay, then plus here 3 into first element from column first is 1 upon 2. Okay, 1 upon, sorry, here 1 into 3 is 1. So here 1. Now here minus 3 plus 3 is 0. So here in the position of minus 3 we have 0. Next, here second element from the second column is 2. Then with plus 3 into here second element of column first is minus 1 upon 2. So here minus 1 upon 2. Now this is equal to here 2 minus 3 upon 2, and we know this is 1 upon 2. So here in the position of 2 we have 1 upon 2. Okay, now this is equal to, here in RHS we perform the same transformation. Okay, here in column second, or here firstly we keep our first column as it is, that is here 1 upon 2, 0 as it is. Now here first element of column second is 0, then plus 3 into here first element of column first is 1 upon 2, so we get 3 upon 2. So here in the position of 0 we get 3 upon 2. Next, here second element from column second is 1. So 1 plus 3 into here second element from column first is 0. So 3 into 0, and this is equal to 1. Since 1 plus 0 is 1, so here in the position of 1 we have again 1. So we reduce this minus 3 to 0 by using this transformation. Now in the next for the next step, here we have to make this 2 as 1. 2 as 1. So we divide our column second by 2. We divide this column second. Sorry, here we want 1. Here we want 1. So we multiply each element of column second by 2. So here change is in column second, and change is here2C2, that is we multiply each element of column second by 2. So here A inverse into inside the matrix, here we keep our first column as it is, that is 1 minus 1 upon 2 as it is. Now we multiply each element of column second by 2. We know 2 into 0 is 0. We know 2 into 1 upon 2 is 1. Now this is equal to, here we perform the same transformation in RHS. Again here first column as it is, that is 1 upon 2, 0 as it is. Now we multiply each element of column second by 2. Here we get 2 into 3 by 2, that is we have 3. In the position of 3 by 2 we get 3. Next, here 2 into 1 is again 2. Okay, so we reduce this 1 upon 2 to 1. Now in next step we have to make this minus 1 upon 2 to 0. And to make this 0, here change is in column first, and change is, okay, here change is C1 plus C2 upon 2. That is we divide each element of column second by 2, and we add this with here minus 1 upon 2. That is every element of column first. So here inside firstly A inverse as it is, then inside the matrix, okay, here firstly given in the column first 1, so 1 plus here first element from column second is 0, so 0 upon 2, and lastly we get 1, so here we have 1. Next, here minus 1 upon 2 is given, that is second element is minus 1 upon 2, minus 1 upon 2 plus, here second element from column second is 1, so 1 upon 2, and we know minus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 is 0, so here in the position of minus 1 upon 2 we get 0. Now we keep our second column as it is, so here 0 1 as it is. Now this is equal to, now we perform the same transformation on RHS. Okay, here again first element from first column is 1 upon 2, then plus here 3, first element from column second is 3, this divided by 2. Okay, here we get 1 plus 3 is 4, so 4 upon 2, we know 4 upon 2 is 2, so here in the position of 3, here in the position of 1 upon 2, we get 2. Next, here for second element, here second element from first column is 0, then plus, here second element from column second is 2, so 2 upon 2, we know 2 upon 2 is 1, and this is equal to 1, so here in the position of 0 we get 1. Now we keep our second row as it is, that is this 3 2 as it is. So we reduce this given matrix A to identity matrix and we use column transformation. Okay, so here we get form A inverse I is equal to, here in the matrix elements 2 3 in the first row, then 1 2 is in the second row. So here we get A inverse is equal to the matrix 2 3, matrix having elements 2 3 1 2. So we find inverse of given matrix by using the column transformation. Okay, let's go with second example. Here in the second matrix given is, here having first row 2 0 minus 1 in first row, in second 5 1 0, in third here 0 1 3. Okay, we have to find inverse of this matrix by using the column transformation. Let us consider this matrix as A. Okay, here consider A is equal to matrix having elements 2 0 minus 1 5 1 0, then 0 1 3. Firstly, we check whether inverse of given matrix is exist or not, and to check this we consider determinant of given matrix. Okay, so here determinant of A, here determinant of A is equal to find the determinant we consider our first row. Here in the first row first element is 2, so 2 into bracket. Now here remember this 2 is having position in the first row and in first column. So we eliminate first row and first column for the calculation. Here calculation is in only remaining elements. Here 1 into 3 is 3, then 1 into 0 is 0, then here second element is from first column is 0 with minus sign 0 inside the bracket. Again this 0 is in first row and in second column. Okay, so we eliminate first row and second column and we consider remaining elements for calculation. Here 5 into 3 is 15, then with minus sign. Here 0 into 0 is 0, then here last element from first row is a minus 1. Then inside the bracket, here this minus 1 is in first row and in third column. So we eliminate first row and third column for the calculation. Okay, so here 5 into 1 is 5. Here 0 into 1 is 0. And this is equal to, here 2 into bracket 3, then with minus sign 0 into 15, next here minus 1 into 5. So here I write, therefore determinant of A is equal to, here 2 into 3 is 6, minus 0, since 0 into 15 is 0, then here minus 1 into 5 is 5, okay, and lastly we get 1, since 6 minus 5 is 1. So here determinant of A is not equal to 0. If this is not equal to 0, then we say here A inverse exists, that is inverse of given matrix A exists. Okay, now we have to find inverse by using column transformation. If we have to consider column transformation, we consider here A inverse A is equal to identity matrix. Here identity matrix I having order 3, since A is having order 3. Okay, so here A inverse into given matrix A having elements 2, 0, minus 1, then 5, 1, 0, then 0, 1, 3. Okay, this is equal to, here for identity matrix our elements are, here in first row 1, 0, 0, then in second 0, 1, 0, and for third here 0, 0, 1. Okay, so this is our equation. Now here we have to reduce this 2 to 1. Since in the identity matrix our first element is 1, we have to reduce this 2 to 1. And to reduce this we use our column transformation. Here in first we consider change is in first column. Okay, so C1 implies, and change is here C1 plus here 2C3. That is, we multiply every element of column 3 by 2 and we subtract this from these 2. We know 2 minus 2 is, I repeat, here we have to make this 2 1. Okay, so here C1 implies here C1 plus C3. That is, here 2 minus 1 is 1. So here we get 1. Okay, so here in this equation A inverse first, then inside the matrix. Okay, here C1 plus C3, we consider C1 plus C3, that is 2 minus 1 is here 1. Next here 5 plus 0 is here 5. Next here 0 plus 3 is 3. Okay, now we keep our second and third column as it is. So in the second, for the second column we have 0, 1, 1. Then for third here minus 1, 0, 3. Okay, this is equal to, then we perform the same transformation in RHS. Okay, here for first column we consider C1 plus C3, this transformation. Okay, so here 1 plus 0 is here 1. Next here 0 plus 0 is 0. Next here 0 plus 1 is again 1. Now here we keep second and third column as it is, that is 0, 1, 0 for second and 0, 0, 1, this is for third. Now in next step we have to make this minus 1 to 0, that is since in the position of A1, 3 we have 0, we have to reduce this minus 1 to 0. And to reduce this, we perform the transformation. Here C3, change is in C3 and change is here C3 plus C1. That is, we add this minus 1 with here this 1, then we get 0. Okay, so here A inverse into matrix Now we keep our first and second column as it is. Here 1, 5, 3. Then for second 0, 1, 1. Next, now we add C3 with C1. We know minus 1 plus 1 is here 0. Next, here 0 plus 5 is 5. Next, here 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay, then we perform the same transformation in RHS. Here first and second column as it is, that is 1, 0, 1 for first, then 0, 1, 0 for second. Next, here change is in column 3 and change is here C3 plus C1, that is 0 plus 1 is here 1. Next, 0 plus 0, again we get 0. Next, here 1 plus 1 is, again we get here 2, we get 2. Okay, so we reduce this minus 1 to 0. Now, here in the position of A to 2, we want 1. Here already we have 1. Now, in the next step, we reduce this A to 1 and A to 3 to 0. Okay, that is in the position of 5, we want 0. Then here again for the position of 5, we want 0. We have to reduce these both to 0. And for this, again we perform the column transformation. Here for first column, here I write, okay. Here for first column, we consider this first column. We multiply second column by 5. Then we subtract this 5 with this 5. Okay. So here change is in column first and change is here C1 then minus 5C2. Okay. So here in the equation A inverse into inside the matrix, here change is in column first and change is C1 minus 5C2. Okay. So here 1 plus 0 is, we get 1. Next, here 5 is given. So 5 minus 5 into, here second element from the column second is 1. So into 1 and we get 5 minus 5 and is 0. So here we have 0. Next, here last element from column first is 3. So 3 minus 5 into, here last element from the column second is 1. So 5 into 1 and is equal to, we know 3 minus 5 is minus 2. Okay, so here in the last we get minus 2. Now we keep this second column as it is, 0, 1, 1. Now change is in third column. We have to reduce this 5 to 0. Again to reduce this 0, we perform transformation. Here change is in column 3 and change is C3 minus here 5 times C2. That is, we multiply each element of the column second by 5 and we subtract this from this 5. That is from the elements of column 3. Okay. So here for column 3, first element is 0. So 0 minus 5 into first element from column second is 0. So 5 into 0 and we get this 0. Okay. Then for the second element, here second element from the third column is 5. So 5 minus 5 into, now second element from the column second is 1. So here we have 1. We know 5 minus 5 is 0. So here in the position of this 5, we get 0. Now for the last element, here last element of column 3 is 6. 6 minus 5 into, now last element from column second is 1. So here we have 1. Now this is equal to, we know 6 minus 5 is 1. So here in the position of 6, we get 1. Okay. Now we perform the same transformation in RHS. Okay. Here in RHS, firstly we change first column. Okay. Here in first column, first element is 1 with minus 5. Here first element from column second is 0. Okay. So 5 into 0 and is equal to 1. Here in the position of this 1, again we have 1. Okay. Next, here second element from column first is 0. So 0 minus 5 into here second element from column second is 1. So 5 into 1, and we know minus 5 into 1 is minus 5. So here in the position of 0, we get minus 5. Next, here last element from column first is 1. Then with minus 5, here last element from column second is 0. So we get here 1. So here in the position of 1, we get again 1. Now we keep second column as it is, since change is in only column first and column 3. Okay, here in the column second, we have 0, 1, 0. Next, here now we change column 3. Here first element from column 3 is 1 minus 5 into, here first element from column second is 0. So we get 1 minus 0, and we know this is 1. So here we have 1. Next, here second element from column 3 is 0 minus 5 into, here second element from the second column is 1. So we get minus 5. So here in the position of 0, we get minus 5. Last, here last element of column 3 is 2. So 2 minus 5 into, here last element from column second is 0. So this is equal to, we know 2 minus 0 is 2. So here in the position of 2, again we have 2. Okay. So we reduce, in this step we reduce here this 5 to 0 and this 5 to 0. Okay. Now in the next step, we have to reduce this minus 2 to 0 and this 1 to 0. Since in the identity matrix here A31 and A32 elements are 0. Okay. So we have to reduce this minus 2 to 0 first. And to reduce this, we perform the transformation. Here change is in column first, and change is here column first plus 2 times column second, column 3, 2 times column 3. Okay, that is we multiply every element of column 3 by 2, and we add this with our column first. Okay, so here A inverse into matrix, change is in column first. Okay, so here first element is 1 plus 2 times. Okay, here last element, that is first element from column 3 is 0. This is equal to 1. So here in the position of 1, we have 1. Next, here second element from first column is 0 plus 2 into, here second element from column 3 is 0, and this is equal to 0. So here we get 0. Next, here third element from column first is minus 2 plus 2 into, here third element from column 3 is 1, and we get minus 2 plus 2. We know this is 0. Here in the position of minus 2, we get 0. Now, for the second column, we have to reduce this 1 to 0. So we perform the transformation. Here C2, we have to perform transformation on C2, and transformation is here C2 minus C3. C2 minus C3, that is this 1 minus 1 is 0. So in the position of 1 we get 0 by using the same transformation. Okay, so here first element from column second is 0 minus first element from column 3 is 0. We know this is 0, so here in the position of 0 we get 0. Next, here second element from column second is 1 with minus sign. Here third element, second element from column 3 is 0. This is equal to 1. So here in the position of 1 again we have 1. Next, here last element from column second is 1 minus here last element from column 3 is 1. We know 1 minus 1 is 0. So here in the position of 1 we get 0. Now we keep our third column as it is, since here change is in column first and column second only. This is equal to, now we perform the same transformation in RHS. Okay, so here for the first column, first element from column first is 1, then with minus 5 into, with plus 2, here first element from column 3 is 1. Okay, so here 1, this is equal to, we know 1 plus 2 is 3. So here in the position of 1 we get 3. Next, here for second element from column second is minus 5. Then with plus 2 into second element from column 3 is minus 5. So here again we have minus 5 is equal to, we know minus 5 minus 10. Minus 5 minus 10 is minus 15. So here in the position of minus 5 we get minus 15. Next, here for last element, here last element from column first is 1 plus 2 into, here last element from column 3 is 2, and this is equal to, we know 1 plus 4 is 5. So here in the position of 1 we get 5. Now here change is in column second and change is C2 minus C3. That is here 0 minus 1 is minus 1. Then 1 minus of minus 5. Here 1 minus of minus 5 is 1 plus 5. We know 1 plus 5 is 6. Next, here 0 minus 2 is here minus 2. Okay, now we keep our last column as it is, that is 1 minus 5 2 as it is. So we reduce a given matrix A to identity matrix and we use column transformation. Okay, so here we get a form. Here we get form A inverse I is equal to, here inside the matrix our elements are 3 minus 1 1, next minus 15 6 minus 5, then 5 minus 2 2. Okay, so here A inverse is equal to, inside the matrix 3 minus 1 1, minus 15 6 minus 5 5 minus 2 2. So this is the inverse of given matrix A. Okay, in today's lecture we see two examples related with how to find inverse of given matrix by column transformation. Okay, thank you.